Good morning, you guys. I am on my way. Well, first of all, good morning. It's so rude to not properly greet somebody and just get straight to business. And it's like, hello, I fuck with y'all harder than that. Good morning to you. It's a beautiful Friday morning, and I'm hoping that you had a glorious, slow, soft start to your Friday morning. I did not because I got in very late last night. I did stop at Waffle House and get a patty melt after I left the Poor Minds live show, which I had honestly never listened to them before. I've seen clips of Lex P. I got invited by a friend of mine. And can I just say it was one of the most inspiring things I could have done with my night last night. It made me realize I really, for Afro Yin and my African wellness platform, I want to be more lively, right? The reason that show works is because those girls are exactly who they say they are, okay? And so it's about them, liking them, and if you like them, you'll like their show. For me, I am a very fun girl who happens to really also appreciate going to the continent and finding practices of wellness along the way. And I need to be exactly who I am as I build this platform. If you don't know who I am, I'm Marshall Bernard. I'm your friendly African wellness baddie. On my channel, you learn how to be sexy, healthy, and wealthy African style. I take motherland practices and help you implement them into your modern life. So that's me in a nutshell. The thing that came over my mind this morning is abundance. And I'm in the middle of this gratitude maxing challenge on Instagram. Today, I'm going to say I'm grateful for expansive opportunities. Poor Minds was an expansive opportunity. And then I also think that me not having a corporate 9-to-5 is also such an expansive opportunity. When I had that corporate job, the goal for the everyday was just get through the day, just get through the day, just get through the day. But now that I'm an entrepreneur, solopreneur, the goal for each day can be varied. It's like, okay, let's make a sale, or let's just make today the best day we can make it. So then my mind is open to opportunities to either make sales in different ways and places creatively, or to find opportunities to make today the best day ever. But basically, my day is more open-ended and less written and scripted and predictable by me being an entrepreneur right now. And I'm not saying that if you are corporate or if you have a job, a salaried job, you don't have the opportunity to have these creative, fantastic days. But I am saying that the day ends up following whatever intention you set for it in the morning. So if you're at a corporate job and you're like, I just need to get to 5 p.m. Well, then the whole time from 8 to 5, you're just going to be doing that. What you say, what your mind frame is, that's what's going to happen. So for me today, I'm like, I don't know what could happen. You know what I mean? Because I'm an entrepreneur. So today I'm headed to the gym right now. I'm supposed to have a 10 a.m. Pilates class, but then I realized my call time for my social media gig. My sister is my social media client. Her company, she's shooting some major civil rights heavy hitters, and I need to be there to capture just all of it. So I'm like, I can't get there at the same time as them. So I'm going to try to take an earlier Pilates class, or if I can't, I'm just going to go walk on the stair climber. But even just in the workout for this morning, I know I'm going to go work out, but even that, I'm like, we'll see what kind of workout you do. It's up to you and your desires for life. So one thing I will say this morning, and this is not going to be a super long video, in what ways are you allowing space for magic in your day? Sorry, my backseat looks dirty. It's this super cute set, and I had to lay it out in the back because I didn't want it to get wrinkled. It's actually, I'm going to put a link to the video where you can see me put that set on. It is so sexy. Like the African print just in a corset, the curves are on 1,000. Back to you. In what ways are you allowing space for magic in your life? You may find yourself running on a hamster wheel, right? A lot of times we find a flow. We call it a flow. But really and truly, is it a flow, or are we just swimming in circles? Because when you're flowing in a river, the river has different twists and turns and whatever, and you're still riding with it. You're still vibing with it. But if you're swimming in circles, it's like, okay, I wake up at 7, I'm at the office by 9, I get home by 4, I have dinner, I interact with whoever's at home, whether it's the kid. If you're swimming in circles, it's the same thing day after day after day. But if you're flowing like in a river, well, baby, you might move a little bit to the right. You might go downstream. You might go upstream. Like the flow follows a different path every day. This is so bad. I just be laying my head on it. Nobody would know except for I decided to shoot this video today in the car. In what ways are you leaving space for magic in your days? Because if you don't, you will look up and realize, holy shit, it's been 3 years and I have been swimming in that same circle. It's a lap pool. It's a bucket. It's not even a lap pool. It's a bucket. If you don't leave space for magic in your days, that's what's going to happen. And you'll be like, gosh, my life is so boring. Set a different intention for your morning. Don't just say, I'm going to get through the day. Say, how can I make today magical? In what little way can I leave space for the unexpected to happen? Maybe you bring your lunch to work every day. Maybe one day you check out a cafe. Maybe instead of checking out a cafe, you bring your lunch to work and you sit with people who also bring their lunch to work. You never know what kind of conversation might be cool that you guys could have together. Maybe you usually drive to work and you park at the same place. Maybe you park somewhere else and walk. What happens on your walk? Maybe if you park further, would you end up getting some sunlight, more sunlight? Ooh, oh shit. Oh shoot, I just watched a car accident in front of me. Oh my God. In front of me. This car just tried to get over and literally just ran into another car. It looked deliberate. That is crazy. Whoa, I'm a little shaken up. There's a few things that I can think about here. Holy cow. I literally just witnessed a car accident in front of me and it looked deliberate. It looked like somebody literally did it on purpose. But I will say, whenever I witness crazy things, I immediately go into my gratitude practice. I know that sounds kind of woo-woo, but it's like I'm grateful it wasn't me because I have too many things that I want to accomplish today. And I'm grateful it wasn't me and I'm grateful that it looked like nobody was injured. It didn't look like the kind of accident where somebody was hurt. We'll say a quick prayer of gratitude and optimism for them. Hopefully there were so many good vibes on the road today that nothing happened to them. That was a lot. But I want to get back to the message that I have for you. And I don't want it to take away from my good energy. But people are driving crazy. So I'm going to wrap this up. In little ways. You can leave space for magic in little ways. It doesn't have to be a whole big drastic, I'm going to take the day off of work. Even though I do believe you need some self-care in your life. What little ways are you leaving space for magic? Can you find a little bitty way? Does your kid have a sports game? And you're like, my kid is not Kobe Bryant, and I keep watching these basketball games. Are there other parents in that audience that you've never talked to before? Maybe make a new friend. Look, neither of our kids are Kobe Bryant. Would you like to vibe at the next game? You know what I mean? I say the biggest takeaway from all of this for me is that a lot of moments that I come across that make my life good, those are expansive moments, expander moments. It's like expander men. I always talk about, like, I date a good bit, and the way that I don't get mad about when it doesn't work out is I'm just like, well, he was just an expander. I dated a guy a couple years ago. Oh my God, he was such an expander for me. He was African. He was a founder. He was very successful. He was all these things that I never thought I would find in one person. I thought he was very, very kind until he wasn't kind anymore. When he decided he didn't like me, he didn't know how to just have that conversation. He just started being mean. I'll say that everything up until that point made him an expander for me. So once he was mean, I was like, you could go, but also he ain't no anomaly. Where there's one man like you, there are others. You know what I'm saying? And so sometimes you have these expander situations with men, and they're just meant to show you that other men exist, that all these types exist. And sometimes you have these experiences like I had last night at the live taping where I'm like, you know what? If shows like this exist, then my wildest dreams can exist also. You know what I mean? So I'm going to put a pin in it And hopefully we come back to this conversation in a more formal setting, in a setting that I don't see a car accident before my eyes. But I just wanted to tap in and tell you, I love you. I'm thinking about you. I'm driving during rush hour time, right? And I'm not normally driving at this time. Normally I'm a little bit later in the day just because I want to let y'all get to work because y'all be stressing me out on the road, and you see why, right? But it's like I could see how driving to work, same time every day, playing the same music, same time every day, and that could be another way you can inject some magic into your life. Just put on a random ass podcast. Put on my show. Put on some episodes of my show and let me talk to you. And maybe something will spark in your head. I could see how doing the same hamster wheel every day, it's like swimming. You're swimming in a loop. It removes some of the opportunity for magic in your life. And we don't want to do that. 20 years from now, you would give any to be this sexy, to be this young, to be this healthy, to have these opportunities, to have these days. 20 years from now, you will give any to have this same feeling, this same energy, this same aura in your life as you do right now, right? Because look, I'm getting sexier, healthier, and wealthier. So I don't know. 20 years from now, I might be like, damn, she a bad bitch. What? I'll be 58? Oh, shit. Auntie will be sexy, okay? Healthy and wealthy. But the youthful vibe of I get to do what I want to do for fun, the playfulness of it, some of that's going to get sucked out with time. That's just the way it goes. And actually, that's the way the world is kind of moving. But what magic are you finding in these days right now? That's huge. And I need you to think about that. So, all right, that's it for now. I am maybe like 5 or so minutes away from the gym. And I'm going to focus on my drive on what kind of day I want to have for myself. I didn't have the time to journal this morning. I hope you had the time to journal this morning. I did not because I'm not a morning person, but I had to get the hell up out of the house. So I'm going to take my last 5 minutes before the gym and just focus on having a beautiful day and being open to having the best day ever, being open to money just unexpectedly finding me, being open to amazing opportunities where I have good chemistry with people that I meet on set today, being open to knowing that these stairs that I'm about to climb are about to lift that ass so fucking high you could sit a cup on that booty. Being open to knowing that every little thing that I do is so that I become my sexiest, healthiest, wealthiest self. And that's all I need. So I love you. Talk soon.